What's up, guys? This is the Wrestling PTI, the very first ever edition of the Wrestling PTI. It's going to be basically the sports PTI, which is various wrestling topics thrown in. We're going to go 1 minute per topic, 1 or 2 minutes. Not too long. I don't talk about everything too long. I'd like to get your guys' feedback and comment and have more of a discussion there if you want. But I just want to run through topics that I feel are important in the wrestling industry right now. Just give 1 or 2 minutes of time and just tell you my thoughts, how I really feel on a variety of topics in the wrestling world. All right, we're going to start with John Cena and CM Punk. Great promo they just had. Sold me on SummerSlam. If I wasn't already sold, I was sold there. I think this is our, new Rock versus Stone Cold. This is our new Hogan versus Andre. This is our new, big match. This is our generation's big match. And I really feel like, they set themselves apart from everything else right now. They are, the two guys that people are going to pay to see right now. If you were like, give me one match you would pay to see right now on any card that people are putting on, I think John Cena and Punk will be on top of a lot of people's list because they've just captivated us so well with this. And I just think this has just been done beautifully. And I think this is just a really big shot in WWE's arm. And I think it's going in good places right now. It's going to lead to something great. We have Randy Orton and Christian. Another thing, another great feud, great rivalry right now. They've had 3 matches that were singles matches, 3 or 4. Now they're on a no holds barred. It's the epitome of a slow build, and it's been a really slow build so far. And they've went on since a week after Extreme Rules. Now they're at SummerSlam. They've built this feud up slowly, and it's worked wonders for them. It's done great. They put on great matches in the ring. Both these matches on SummerSlam, I don't think I've been as excited for 2 matches on a show in the last 5 years since these 2. I think these are just really, matches that really captivate the audience and that you actually want to see, that people are actually willing to pay to see. That you don't even want to stream it, you actually want to kind of watch it. And I think both these matches were, for perspective, could just be awesome matches. Could both be over 4 stars in quality. Could both deliver tremendously well, and they could both be just the roles all 4 of these guys are playing in their feuds have been terrific right now. That's what I gotta say about that one. WWE building new stars. They've built a lot of new stars lately. R-Truth, Mark Henry, ADR, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, Miz, Alex Riley, Dolph Ziggler, Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston, Cody Rhodes, Zack, Ryder. We give crap to WWE for not building people, for not giving us new stars. That's 12 guys right there that they've made. I guess you could say 11 plus Zack Ryder that they've in the last year and a half made and that are justifiably maybe not in the main event but upper mid card. And I think WWE's done a good job. We should commend them on the fact that they have a lot of new stars. They've actually given us something new, that the product isn't as stale as it once was. John Cena and Randy Orton are still on top, yes. Those are the only 2 guys that seem stale, and the rest of the card that you think, I've seen these guys so many times. The rest of the card, there really isn't anybody, because they brought so many new guys to a high level, and they've kind of put their faith in these new guys, and I think it's paying big dividends for them right now. Triple H CEO, I think this is really good so far. I could see a really slow build heel turn. I very much see that happening. I think right now he's kind of like Teddy Long, SmackDown General Manager 2006, where he's giving the fans what they want. He's giving them what he thinks they're going to pay money to see, what he thinks they're going to like, what he thinks they're going to enjoy. Kind of Teddy Long did, but I think he's going to eventually, turn heel, and I think it's going to be great when it happens. I really think that Triple H is doing a marvelous job. He could always cut a great promo. I don't want to see him in the ring as much anymore. He used to be the best wrestler in the world in 2001. He's not anymore, but after he tore his quad. But I do want to still, see him in the ring. He still captivates an audience when he wants to. He still cut a damn good promo. And I think he could be a damn good CEO. And this could lead to some really good things and some really, good possibilities. Some huge storylines that come from this. And I like the way that WWE is taking their direction in this company right now. I like the way that the direction the company is going right now. Releases from the WWE. Melina, D.H. Smith, Kozlov, Chris Masters, and Gail can quit. Chris Masters was doing good on Superstars and was doing good on, the house show circuit, but that doesn't cut it in the real world. That doesn't, I know people are upset about that. I didn't really care. I didn't watch Superstars. I didn't go to a lot of house shows. Kozlov, don't care. D.H. Smith, has was better than D.H. Smith, so I don't really care about that. Melina was the only one that had real talent, but I think she just was a backstabber backstage. I think a lot of people didn't like her. She was nagging. You know, she got John Morrison in trouble enough times. I think they just had to let her go. I really think she has a ton of personality and charisma. She can be one of the best divas they have, but she just couldn't keep her mouth shut and just couldn't be there and be happy. I think she was upset being there, and I think that they had to let her go because of that. ROH TV tapings, match. This is gonna be good. This is really like the best of Ring of Honor right here. You have they're kind of putting on the best of Ring of Honor show. Like Richards and Strong are having a match. The Kings and World's Great Tag Team match. We've seen these matches multiple times, but they're going to be great. Match I'm most excited for, though, Briscoes, who I think are the best tag team of our generation. Matt Scientist made a video. Matt Scientist 7890, plug his channel right now. Made a video about, revitalizing tag team division and said the Kings are the best tag team in the world, and I'm going to disagree with him on that. I think Briscoes having longevity, but enough talk on that, because we got to move on with the video. Kind of cut it short here. But yeah, Briscoes versus All Night Express. I think this is just going to be a crazy brawl. I think it's going to be violent. I think it's going to be bloody, even though they said it's going to be a straight-up wrestling contest. It's going to be scientific. Ring of Honor said that it had to be that, or they're going to be suspended or fined, or punishments were going to come to them. But I think this is going to be just crazy. I think it's going to be a match that these tapings are remembered for. I really think it's going to be just a great match. And I think another match I'm actually kind of excited for, Cole and O'Reilly versus the Broad Bros. I like the Broad Bros characters. I like Cole and O'Reilly a lot. I think Adam Cole's the next Bryan Danielson. He can play just a huge, arrogant asshole, just a heelish prick, and just be a huge dick with the fans to perfection. He can also play just underdog babyface, just someone that the fans can get behind perfection. Well, I really think Bryan Danielson can do both those things well. That's what he excelled at on the Indies. I think Adam Cole's the next version of that. You watch his stuff in CZW, then you watch his stuff in Evolve. You see the reactions you get there. I haven't seen a ton of Ring of Honor stuff, but I'm sure it's the same in Ring of Honor as it was involved. You see the reactions you get from both companies. You can see just Bryan Danielson. I can see a young Bryan Danielson there. I don't know why. That's what I see. I really think Adam Cole's going to go far in this business. We'll get to that in a little bit. Who takes title from Davey? Mike Bennett in 2012. Yeah, I went there. It's about Kevin Steen whooping major ass. Or just even PWG whooping major ass. PWG putting on show of the year after show of the year, basically. I don't know if they can't all be show of the year, but they're putting on basically epic super cards that you want to see. Kevin Steen won 3 matches in the last one to become the new PWG World Champion. He went to Evolve. He had a match there. I never thought he'd have a match in Evolve. I never thought he'd have a match in DGUSA. Now I think it's actually a possibility for a DGUSA match. The Ring of Honor storyline's great. That's one of the reasons I didn't think he would actually wrestle in Evolve. I was just talking about Mike. Now I'm extremely interested in what's going to happen. Kevin Steen might be the hottest commodity on the Indies right now. The guy's just loads of charisma and personality. The guy, he may not have the physique of someone you would think of as a main event talent, but the dude can go in the ring and talk on the mic like no other. He might be CM Punk level. I'm not really, and I think he's doing great stuff, and I hope he has continued success and even makes the big 2 one of these days. Pac Ricochet series and Dragon USA. This is going to be epic. This is where Ring of Honor has a problem. I don't think we have any high flyers right now. Where Dragon USA has 4 of the top high flyers in the world right now. I really honestly believe that. 4 of the top guys, probably the 4 top guys in America. If you include Pac, you have Ricochet, you have Rich Swann, you have AR Fox. All 4 of those guys are great. Ring of Honor doesn't have any. Then they should go to ACW, pick up ACH, which is basically a clone of Rich Swann, which is a compliment. The dude is great too. But really, that's where Ring of Honor doesn't have anything. This is where Pac and Ricochet are gonna set Dragon USA apart from Ring of Honor and show that there's something different out there, completely different that you can see. With their athleticism and their high flying and their daredevil risk taking. The last show that Ricochet had in Chicago, we did a double rotation moonsault. I think that these matches are going to be crazy. I'm hoping to be there live again for the Chicago-Milwaukee one. I think this is where Dragon USA is going to set itself apart and be an alternative to Ring of Honor. I think people are going to actually take notice of these. And now, let's see how much time we have left. 9 minutes, 17 seconds. Alright. Well, that's how much time we went through. Guys are going to be huge in the next few years. Let's just run down this. Rich Swann just has so much personality and charisma. It's not even funny. And he's just great in the ring. I think I told someone he could be the next Booker T, because Booker T has a lot of charisma, and I even think he's better in the ring. But I think that's where I see Rich Swann going. John Gargano, really nice guy. I've talked to him before. I even interviewed him once. I think he's the best combo man in the business right now. Just the way he puts moves together flawlessly is just ridiculous. It shouldn't be able to be done. Adam Cole, like I said, the next Bryan Danielson in my eyes. I just think he's just all around great. Probably the best on this list of people all around. I think he's going to do big things in the future in the next few years. Ricochet. I think Ricochet is going to be the best high flyer in the next few years. I really don't see anybody necessarily comparing to him besides maybe Pac, maybe AR Fox, or Swann too, but I think Ricochet is going to be the king of the high flyers here in the next few years. And the last guy, I'm going to go on a little bit of a limit, say Larry Dallas. Larry Dallas is a really cool guy. I've talked to him a bunch. Get on Facebook, add him as a friend, talk to the man. I mean, the man will talk to anybody. He's really been the nicest wrestling personality I know. He's someone you'll love to hate and evolve. He has a great live character for the live audience. I think it's going to eventually transition over to a great character, for the DVD audience as well. He's got a good look. He's got a good build. He's tall. He looks athletic. His only problem is maybe he's 26, so maybe he started this a little too late, but not late enough to where I think he'll get into WWE eventually. I think he's a guy that WWE would look for. He's big, and I think he'd play just once he refines his craft. He only started this with Evolve 1, so it's only been about a year and a half. So I think once he refines his craft, he's going to be something big and something to watch out for. That's my first ever wrestling PTI. Comment on it. Tell me what you think. Tell me your thoughts on these opinions. Tell me your thoughts on things I covered here. I'd love to hear from you guys. Subscribe. Talk to me sometime. I'm always here to talk to. Let's shoot some wrestling, and I'll be back with another one of these soon, I'm sure. This has been MVP Shear 123R88 of the Wrestling Renaissance. Thank you for watching. Hopefully everybody has a good day today. And with that, I'm out. Be looking out for my Royal Rumble No Way Out